Hi, this is Lauren, and today I'm going to teach you how to do a perfect winged liner. So there's a couple of different ways to do a perfect winged liner. Some ways are easier than other ones, and some take a little bit more skill. So if you are a beginner in doing winged liner, I'll show you a really easy way to do that. And if you are just going to try to freehand it, then I'll show you a technique for doing that as well. So for my winged liner, I'm going to be using MAC Black Track. It comes in this little pot here, and I'm actually just using this brush that I got from a craft store. It was about $4, and it's really like kind of angled, pointy, and perfect for doing winged liner. A lot of makeup counters or makeup stores will sell these kind of brushes, and they'll be like $15, $20 or something like that, when you can just get one from a Michael's or Joann's or something like that, and it'll be a lot cheaper. And also you can get one from Michael's using a coupon too. So that's what I did with this one. So I think I ended up paying like $2 for it, and it's lasted me a really long time, especially because these little fine brushes are you need to replace them a lot because they get a little bit messed up and they can mess up your perfect winged liner. So I'm putting a very thin coat on this right here, just kind of on the tip, making sure that there's no clumps, kind of using the edge of the bottle to sort of flatten it out and make sure that there's not any clumps. And for this, I'm going to kind of pull my eye like this, just a little bit. You don't want to pull too much. And I'm going to start in the center here, as close as I possibly can to my eye line. Just starting very small. Even if you don't want it really small, just start off very small. Because there will be little bumps and everything that you will have to fix along your second pass. And you will probably have to go back and get a little bit more eyeliner, but you really just want to make sure that you don't have too much on there. It's better to go back and get more than to mess up and get it clumpy on your eyeshadow. So for the tip, I'm going to make a little mark right here, and then come down from that. And then I'm going to kind of come out to the side from that little point that I've made. And kind of carry it along my second pass of the eyeliner. Just kind of going back and forth, just really perfecting that line. First time you do it, it won't look perfect. So just make sure you get that really nice point. And don't go too big on the first pass. If I can stress anything enough, that is the most important thing. Because it leaves room for error, and it leaves room for improvement if you start small. So that's a way to do it, sort of freehand, is just to start very small and close to the lash line. Kind of make yourself a little bit of a reference mark right here and kind of follow that in and down to make a perfectly shaped eyeliner for your eyes. And a way to do this, sort of the cheating way, which I use a lot if I'm in a hurry, it's basically the same way except different to make the actual point of the eyeliner. So I'm going to put like the same amount of eyeliner on my brush and go through the same motion, staying very close to the lash line and sort of just making a really smooth line. For this one, I'm kind of just going out and just trying to make the best point I can make, and maybe you'll get lucky sometimes, you know. This method is kind of a good way to just practice and see what you can do freehand first, and then if you end up not making a good wing or something like that, then you can always fix it. But make the wing pretty dark and prominent. So as you can see, this is not a perfect winged liner, and it's definitely not as good as this one. So how I'm going to fix that is I'm actually going to take a little bit of makeup remover on a Q-tip. So I've put some makeup remover on this Q-tip here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take it and drag it up. As you can see, that eyeliner has improved a lot, and what I kind of did is I kind of drag it up as if the point of my eyebrow and the point of the eyeliner were to meet right here. So that's the kind of angle that you want to drag it up at, and it looks a lot more cohesive with my eyeshadow than it did before, and it looks a lot more similar to the other eye. So that is basically how I do a perfect winged liner if maybe I'll mess it up, or if I'm not, you know, if you're a beginner at doing this sort of thing, it's kind of hard to get used to closing one eye, opening the other one, all that kind of stuff. So that's a way to fix your winged liner, or do your winged liner if you're in a hurry. And I would definitely just say to try to at least practice it, you know, doing it freehand. And if that doesn't work out, you know, you can always use this method to clean it up afterwards. So that's how I do my winged liner, and that's how, I hope that this is an easy method that you can practice at home. And thank you so much for watching. And again, I'm Lauren, and thank you so much for watching.